Okay, welcome back to the top 10 list that we're putting together here. I think we're on number 7 now, yeah?
Number 7.
Okay. Well, according to what I've got written down here, my 7th favorite game of all time is... Drum roll, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Fallout 4. Now, funny thing about Fallout 4, I had never played a Fallout game until Fallout 4 came out.
Went backwards.
I went backwards. I saw the trailer at, I couldn't even tell you which E3 it was. I guess it was like 2013 or 12 E3.
It couldn't have been that long. Probably maybe 14 at least, I'd say. 15.
14? Okay, one of those. Either way, I saw it and I was like, wow, this looks amazing. What game is this? Fallout 4? Oh, this is what the Fallout franchise is about. Okay. So, if you go to the channel, you'll see we've got 180, 170 something videos of Fallout 4.
Collectively, yeah, it's pretty insane.
It's almost 200 videos. Like, I have played the absolute crap out of Fallout 4.
And that's including the DLC as well.
Yeah. The game, it doesn't really even need its own description, does it? I mean, you know what Fallout 4 is. The nukes fall, you're in the vault, you see your wife get thawed out, or your wife and son, your wife gets killed, you're looking for your son. And, you just go out, you meet different factions, Brotherhood, Railroad, the Minutemen, the Institute, and you just choose, what you want to do, who you want to follow, who you want to help. The gunplay is really good, like compared to New Vegas. I'm not talking trash about New Vegas, even though I did in my Let's Play for a little bit. New Vegas is awesome, but man, they perfected that first-person shooting experience in Fallout 4.
It's such a massive, massive open world.
It's huge. Oh yeah,
so much to explore.
I mean, and it's especially for the time that it came out. Like, I mean, it's not Grand Theft Auto 5 big, but
I don't know.
It's pretty dang big.
Massive.
Try running across it in power armor and tell me how long it takes you. So yeah, I mean, Fallout 4 does it really even need its own, slew of words describing how amazing it is, because it's Fallout 4. Right? Bethesda really knocked it out of the park, and then they, put out Fallout 76, and they didn't do well. But it's not about Fallout 76. It's about 4, and I love it. I think I've got about 500-600 hours in the game on Steam.
Funny thing is, you messaged me randomly one night and said how good of a game it looked, and I'm like, oh, well, I had Steam cash, so I think I just gifted it to you.
Yeah, you're the one who bought it for me.
Yeah, I gifted it to you one night randomly. Mm-hmm. And I think I got you the DLC too.
I think that may have been one of the first games in my life that I've actually had on launch. Not even kidding.
Yeah, it was
no joke.
Well, I think you got. Yeah, that probably might have been.
It was right there
right
at
around
it.
anyways.
But yeah, anyways, Fallout 4. That is my number 7 of all time. Moving on to Seth.
Now my number 7, which it's funny, you're going to be able to tell how different our lists are, and how different our game preferences are. Sort of. Anyways, my number 7 is another Rockstar game, Bully. Bully is so fun, and it is so, I hate to say underrated, because
it came out at a bad time.
It came out at a horrible time. It came out literally 1 month before the PlayStation 3 launched. I have absolutely no clue. On the PS2. I have no clue why they didn't launch this game with the PS3. Other than the fact that it was a lot smaller than like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Even smaller than Vice City. And maybe that's why it didn't launch with it. But it flew so under the radar because of that. But I remember just seeing trailers for it, and I'm like, okay, it's a Rockstar game. I automatically want it because it looks fun. It looks like a fun open world game. And it is. It is amazing. And a thing that I get a little butthurt about sometimes is that when they released the special edition, which was called Bully Scholarship Edition, which is on the channel. Well, sort of. I'll explain that in a minute. They released it on the Wii and the Xbox 360, which the Wii version looked like trash, but the Xbox 360 version looked good. And it dropped on the PC, but it's glitchy as hell. But they never released a scholarship edition for the PS3 or anything, which you would have really thought they would have, because it was actually an exclusive. It was a PlayStation exclusive.
That is very weird.
It dropped on the PS2 1 month before the PS3 came out, and didn't even get a special edition on the PS3.
I didn't know that.
But it is such a fun game. It's not a very long game. Like I said, I don't want to say it was rushed. I really don't know the ins and outs of what happened, why it was released when it was. But I think the more people that have played it, it's been on the, it's been on the virtual stores or whatever you can buy it. and a lot of people, play it now, and it's like, they love it, and everybody's clamoring for a sequel. I'm clamoring for a sequel. I would kill if we're in the middle of E3 right now if someone was to announce a Bully 2 sequel.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
I wouldn't either, but it would be insane. But yeah, I was actually going through the PC version on. We're doing a Let's Play. Yeah, we were doing a Let's Play. God, it was so glitchy, and it would just crash on me for no reason. And
Probably wasn't ported with the most love.
No, but I ended up finding some mods that you could put on there to
kind of patch it,
and it patched it and it fixed it pretty well. You could play it for 2 or 3 hours before it would freeze up. So that's what got me into just immediately saving after stuff. And anyways, I got all the way to chapter 5, which is the final chapter before the chapter that just never ends. It's your cleanup chapter. It's there the rest of the game. And something happened in the middle of me saving the game, and it froze and deleted the entire file. And I was so disheartened because I had worked fairly hard on that. That's
a lot of hours of gameplay, man.
Yeah, it was flowing so well, and it deleted it. And I've always told myself if I go back, I'm just probably going to play it on the PlayStation, just play regular Bully.
Yeah.
Go through because I've got it on the PS4 downloaded, and but regardless, that kind of was a ramble, not all about the game, but it is such a fun game. Highly recommended. You can get it for $10 or $15 on any store. If you have an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One, you can buy the 360 version. It's the superior version, truthfully.
Quick question: Did this game come out before San Andreas?
After San Andreas, and it was a lot smaller. And I truthfully, I think that's why it flew so under the radar. It was like, okay, we're just going to push this game out. But it's so fun. It was such a fun game. I have nothing bad to say about that game at all. It was so fun. And that is my number 7, Bully.
Okay, and the number 7, I guess on our collaborated list that we put together, we decided on a little hole-in-the-wall Italian sandwich shop. I guess that's a proper description.
Italian deli.
Yeah, it's an Italian deli. It's called Gino's.
And this is not a franchise.
No,
this is strictly Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Just this guy here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. A little hole in the wall right next to is it a Party One superstore or is it a Hobby Lobby?
Planet Fitness now.
Okay, well,
Planet Fitness is a franchise.
Either way, yeah, that one is. This place, we've only been a couple of times, but both times we went, just mind-blowingly awesome food. I mean,
it's so good, and
you're not going to leave hungry. There's not a chance in the world you're going to leave hungry.
The funny thing you're going to notice, about our list of food places is it's a lot of the same style. Food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your wing
sandwich
places,
shops,
you got your sandwich shops. Yeah.
But this place is really good. Once again, I kind of stuck with the BLT, and it was a massive BLT. It was so good. And
what'd you get for a side? Do you remember?
The sides. We got to talk about the sides. I got macaroni and cheese, and he had hot and cold sides. Okay, well, I got a hot side. I got macaroni and cheese, and I thought, okay, it's gonna be just a little thing of macaroni and cheese. It was a whole bowl of macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, this is insane.
This was not a small side. This was like, I don't want to say it wasn't a whole other meal. It wasn't that big, but it's bigger than your average side.
And it was good stuff,
yeah,
too.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Well, you ended up getting what, spaghetti?
The side I got to go with my buffalo chicken with ranch and it was a loaded down grinder. It was amazing. I ended up getting I didn't even know it was a side spaghetti.
Yeah,
it's like spaghetti and meatballs as a side. He brought me a whole plate of spaghetti, and I'm like, no, this isn't my meal. This is my side, correct? And it was, oh man. I don't think I ate it all.
Truthfully, the only downfall of the place was it was pricey, but that's to be expected when it's not a franchise.
Yeah.
Something's not a franchise. This place here is
it's just privately owned by him.
It's privately owned. So stuff's going to be a little bit more expensive.
I mean, for the two of us, it was probably like $30 or something.
Probably. Maybe not even that. It might have been a little cheaper than that. But like I said, the sides compensated for it. You got a drink. And the sandwich was huge. So nothing bad to say about it. No, I'm not even going to complain about the price. I'm just saying it's just a little pricey. If you're not wanting to spend a whole lot of money,
yeah.
But for one person, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
It's worth checking out.
It's definitely worth checking out if you're coming through Bowling Green.
So, yeah, that's number 7 on our list. Gino's. Check it out. Thanks for watching.